Hello, everybody, and thank you all for tuning in today. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now. And you all should see the website, right?
Can I get a thumbs up on if everybody sees the website? Great.
Okay. So primarily what we're going to be talking about today is the online resources section, but I just wanted to take a quick moment and give a tour of the website overall, because there is a lot of stuff that we put on here that I think people would be interested in seeing. Of course, sorry. And to get to the website, the address is, of course, alplibrary.org. And you should land right here on the home page, which we primarily use to just try to keep up to date with all of the recent happenings and goings on, any sort of presentations or projects or things of community interest that we do will usually be put front and center here on the web page. Like right now, we are running a sale on bricks, because the walkway outside is going to be repaired, I believe this summer.
Spring,
it's
summer,
this summer. So you can buy bricks and you can have engravings put on them if you want to have a message put outside the library. So there's my plug for the day. Right. And also front and center up here, this is something new that we started. I believe we got this set up back in October. If you click here in search our collection, it should take you, oh, hang on. Yep. It should take you to a landing page where, not this one, it will drop you here. It logged me out because I hadn't logged in for the day. But it will drop you here on our search page, and you will be able to search all of the books that we have in the library so that you can search them. You can call us up and ask us to hold them for you for pickup if for whatever reason you cannot or do not want to come in physically to search for a book. So apart from the home page, we also have the About section, which is split into 3 different pages. History is all about the history of the library in general. It's brief, but it's also very concise. I'm a big fan of it. From history, we also have trustees and friends. This is everybody who helps make the library work, everybody who helps provide funding to us, everybody who fundraises. And we also put the trustee minutes up on this page because we do believe in transparency and we want to keep everyone up to date on everything that is happening here. So trustee meetings, the annotated minutes are available on our website for anyone to view if they want to see them. And photos is just that. They are photographs of different slideshows and different events that we have held. There's not a whole lot up there right now, but I do hope that we will be expanding this in the future. Online resources, we're going to skip that for right now because that's going to be the main event. Our new arrivals page is we put up pictures of all of the various new books that come into the library that people might want to know about. We split them into adult fiction, adult nonfiction, junior fiction and nonfiction, picture books, and young adult nonfiction. And when we get new ones of that, we'll also be adding a young adult fiction section as well. We do also try to update this as frequently as possible. So the new arrivals do change once every couple of weeks or so. Whenever we get new books in that look interesting, they will end up on this page. Book picks are suggested reading. Now we do not have every book that is featured here. These are just books that are recommended reading for adults and for youth. But if enough people show interest in a book that we do not have that is on this page, we will do our best to add it to our collection. Or if there is a book in general that you want but we do not have, we do also support interlibrary loans as well. Beyond that, we also have the book group page, which you will find the schedule for all of the book discussion meetings that happen every season. Right now, we are on the December 19th reading, which is going to be Winter by Ali Smith. And then after that, we have one more for the winter season in January, Pale Horse, Pale Rider by Catherine Ann Porter. And this is updated pretty much every season with the new books and authors that will be on offer. The 25 Things library, the 25 Things to Do at the Library page, I'm actually very fond of because it's just an overview of a whole bunch of different things that you can do at your local library, and some things that people wouldn't expect, like checking out knitting needles, getting magazines, taking a look at the energy detector kit, because libraries by and large have for a while been expanding well beyond just books and periodicals. Anybody who's taken a look at our DVD section is aware of this. The donation page is just our guidelines letting people know that we do accept community donations, both for financial assistance for us to expand our collection, and we also accept material donations of books, audio, video materials, anything that is in fairly decent condition we will consider taking. They will not necessarily be added to our collection, but we will accept anything that people are willing to give, so long as they are not things like magazines or textbooks. We generally do not leave out older magazine issues, and textbooks are updated and reworked so often that there's really not a point in having them on the shelf for very long. And finally is the contact page, which is just our address, our phone number, and Melissa's email. So that if anybody for any reason needs to get in contact with us, we do have that information right front and center. And we also have the information in the footer of the website. So that is viewable on pretty much every page. So that's basically our website in a nutshell. We are looking into expanding some things as well. For example, we are planning to open up a blog to highlight recent arrivals. And we are also looking into expanding into a social media presence for the library as well. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but it is in the planning stages, and we have discussed that on and off for a little while now. And so now we'll get to the online resources section, which is going to be the real meat of this presentation. These are especially handy considering the times that we are living in. Most people cannot go out physically to a lot of places. So having access to information digitally is very important nowadays. So we'll just go down the list and look at each of these. To give everybody an idea of what is available through the library. And all of this is accessible to anyone so long as they have a library number through the Alice L. Pendleton Library. So to start with the digital main online library, if it decides to load. Yep, there we go. It's basically a repository of academic papers, academic information on a bunch of different subjects, some of which does overlap with some of the other things that we offer, like Ancestry.com. We'll be talking about that soon, and it's essentially here as a to help people find topics that they want to research, and you can you can filter it by all of these different subjects: military, medicine, genealogy, government, health. And if I filter it down to business, it will just take away everything that is not business related, and let me see all of the public information on all of these things, like the Wall Street Journal, Value Line, information about insurance and liability and all that. Some of them are more populated than other, I've noticed. Like if we go down to technology, we have the General Science Collection and the Niche Academy. Niche Academy is basically a quick video tutorial site on basic things. It basically teaches you a little bit more about library science. In fact, I've been using it to teach myself more about how to help facilitate the library as well. So that is the digital main library in a nutshell. Can't close the tab because this is overlapping it. This is actually one of my favorite sections as well, the Community History Archive for Islesboro. Essentially what this is it is an archive of newspapers related to Islesboro. And you can browse it by title, which we have something going all the way back to 1949 with the Islesboro Observer, which ran for 30 years, well before my time. And you can also browse it by the year as well. So for example, let's say you were interested in looking up an article from the Morning Sun. If we go to the Morning Sun section, it will give us all of the articles that we have, and it goes by page. So this is the Morning Sun from Sunday, June 1st in 1980. And this is page 1, page 2, page 3, and so on. And if I just click on the first page here, it will bring up a scanned version of the Morning Sun. And you can do that for any anything that is scanned into the archive. Which goes, like I said, pretty far back and is also full of recent ones as well. We do still need to update the island news. I believe the most recent ones are from 2018 right now, but we do have digital versions of the 2019 newspapers for the island news, which will be added to the archive fairly soon, we're hoping. So that's the Community History Archive. Ancestry.com is a service that is focused on genealogy. It basically allows you to search things like census, vitals, military records, immigration records, going basically all the way back to 1900. It's for people who are interested in looking up and maintaining their genealogy or their family tree, essentially. And I should also mention that the library edition of Ancestry is normally only available in the library itself, but they are offering it through remote access, basically meaning that you can access it at home by going to it through our website. But that's only going to be available until the end of March next year. And after that, it will go back to only being available if you're physically in the library. But you can start and maintain your own family history or family tree page on Ancestry through the library for free. And they also do have a lot to look through here. Just if you want to browse the various sections, and you can get as detailed or as vague as you want, and you will probably be able to find something about your family here. So from Ancestry, we have abcmouse.com. This is mostly for very, very young children, which it's basically very early learning, early mathematics, early reading, and also early typing lessons as well. It teaches kids how to use the computer, how to spell, and how to do basic math by basically letting them do various activities, games, basically. So it's good for families with very young children. I believe they also use this for the young kids, kindergarten, first grade, at the school itself. Back when I was substitute teaching there, one of the things that they would do was they would set up laptops for younger children and have them do activities on ABC Mouse. The EBSCO Learning Center is for people who are trying to better themselves through education. They have various, they do have various levels of information here, such as career preparation, high school equivalency, college admission test preparation, and so forth. And they also have adult core skills, which is basically for anybody who wants to refresh themselves. Like, for example, I've been out of school for a while now, and I've never been good at math. But if for whatever reason you wanted to brush up on your algebra, you could, through the library, take free courses that would help you learn or relearn skills for high school or college math, literature, sciences, or career preparation. And they have quite a few different different tests and courses that you can take for a variety of different things. Like right here, they have preparation for law enforcement exams, military exams, nursing exams, real estate teaching, cosmetology, culinary arts. So if you're looking to learn something new or just brush up on skills that you haven't really used in a while, the EBSCO Learning Center is very easy to use, very easy to sign into. All you have to do is just click sign in, click register, and it will ask you, you want to use the library card, not the product key. And just by entering your library card, you will be able to sign up for free for all of this. And I should mention that that holds true for anything that I'm showing you that requires an account to access information. They will ask you for your library card or your library number, and if you have one, you can access anything on it for free, like Canopy, which is probably one of my favorite things that we offer here at the library. Canopy is a free streaming service. If you've ever used Netflix or Hulu or anything like that, it's basically just like that. I'm just going to log out to show you what it looks like there. So when you first go to Canopy, if you click the Add Library Card button, you can just add your library card number here and then sign up for an account with your email address. I already have an account with them, so I'm just going to whoops, sorry about that. And Canopy is a service that is primarily focused on more art house movies. They have a lot of documentaries, a lot of foreign films, quite a few experimental or independent films. And it's very easy to navigate. Not only do you have this big browse button here with all of their sections that they have, But they also have plenty of them listed on their homepage as well. So it's very easy to find things to watch here. Though I should note that everyone is limited to watching 10 things a month, which I think is fairly fair. If you have a free account, then you can only watch 10 things a month, and that refreshes instantly every month. So there's a lot to explore here, and there's a lot to really find. Oh, this was one of my favorite movies when I was younger, The Secret of Roan Inish. So if you're looking for something that has some good substance to it, and you're not really interested in like the big blockbuster movies, Canopy is definitely worth checking out. And if you're into classics, they also have plenty of classic movies as well, and especially things that have fallen into the public domain. And so one of the last things we'll take a look at is the Cloud Library by Bibliotheca, which is essentially just what it says. It is an online digital library that pretty much any library in the state that is going through the main state library system has access to, if it will load for us. I might be too much open. Well, it doesn't look like it wants to load for us, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, there we go. So when you go to the home page for it, it will encourage you first to get the app, which will prompt you to make a which will prompt you to download it and install it. You can install it on pretty much anything you have. If you have an iPhone or an Android phone, so long as you have a smartphone. You can also do it on your computer or on your tablet, and it is also available through Chrome browsers. We use Firefox here, so we can't really use it. So we can't really use it on this browser, but I can just real quickly download this to give you an idea of what it looks like on the inside. Because it does have a few faults, but it is a very good service, especially if you can't physically go to the library itself. Right. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to show this right away, or at all.
We can't do the find your local library.
No, it doesn't. Well, actually, yeah. Let's see what happens when I do that. Let's see.
There we are.
Oh, Islesboro. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Okay, here we go. Was wondering why that wasn't working properly. Anyway, so this is what you will see when you first access it. And if we go up to the login button here, it will ask you to enter your library card. If you have a library card that has less than 4 digits, you may have to put a 0 in front of it to make it 4 digits, because it seems to assume that you have a 4-digit number. So for example, mine is 493. So if I put the 0 in front of it, login failed. So let's just try it as 493. And there we go. So now I am logged in with my library card number, and it will allow me to browse fiction, nonfiction, teen fiction, and I have access to all of these books that I can read digitally. And also anything that has headphones on it means that it is an audiobook. So you can also get free audiobooks to listen to as well. And you, like, if I click on one just to show you, it will bring this screen up. It'll show you more books by the same author, and it will ask you if you want to borrow the book. And they have checkout times of about 2 weeks. And after that time is over, the book will automatically be removed from your account and made available to other people. And that is one of the minor issues that I have with it, is that the wait times for some books can get very, very long. If a book is not available, you can choose to hold it, and it will automatically go to you when it becomes available. But the more people that have held a book, the longer that wait time is going to be. And sometimes, especially for newer or more popular books, you might find yourself waiting upwards of months to get a particular book. But that aside, the variety and the amount that they have available for a free account is very, very impressive. And they're always adding new titles to it as well. So you'll probably find plenty of things that you might want to look at, that you might find interesting. And if you're looking for something specific, you can always just put in a search and see if they have it here. So I think, one last thing is if you are completely bored and need something to do just for the heck of it, we do also offer free jigsaw puzzles that you can access at any time. And all you got to do is click on one. They have plenty of variety to choose from, and you can just do a jigsaw puzzle if you're bored and want something to do. So I think that pretty much covers everything. So I guess that is the end of my presentation. I apologize for all the stuttering and whatnot. I'm not a very articulate person.